Let's have some fun, yeah, ayy, but you don't want no smoke. 1611 King James Bible, what I told. Put the bridges on my body, caught the Holy Ghost.
Can you restate your question one more time?
I feel like God forgot about me because I'm out here. I've been out here for 8 months, and I feel like He don't love me no more. Cause I feel like I take accountability because I feel like I'm not showing love to God when I'm not spending time with Him, and because he's such a loving God, loyal. He's very loyal, and he's very generous and loving. And he always stand by me all the time, but I feel like I'm not standing by Him when I'm doing weed and drinking.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I'm struggling with right now.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm not giving Him attention.
Right. And another thing you had mentioned, right? On top of struggling with drinking and weed, right? You feel like He abandoned you, right? So let me get this.
Yeah.
31 and 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31 and verse 6.
Right. So this is in God's covenant, right? So a covenant with God, He's not a promise breaker, right? The Bible says God is not a man that He should lie, right? So what comes out of God's mouth is going to happen and come to pass. Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31 and verse 6. It says, "Be strong and of good courage."
What's your name again?
Ruby.
Ruby. It says, Ruby, be strong and of good courage, right?
"Fear not."
Don't fear. Why?
"Nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, He it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee."
He will not what?
He will not fail nor forsake thee.
Right. So He will not fail nor forsake you. Right. So right now you're in a time of darkness, which is a time all of us have been in a time of darkness, right? And what God is now leading you, Ruby, to is His marvelous light. Right. And what does it mean to walk in the light of God?
I've been walking in the dark right now.
Yeah, you've been walking in the darkness.
Yeah.
But what does it mean to walk in the light? You got Proverbs 6:23.
Kind of right here.
I don't know what that means.
I got you.
Teach me.
No problem.
Can you teach me?
Of course. That's what we're here for, Ruby.
Okay.
All right.
This is the book of Salakia. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 23. In the KJV, it says, "For the commandments is a lamp."
So it says the commandment. It says the commandment is a lamp, right? So God's commandments are a lamp. What do lamps do?
They light up.
They light up, right? Okay, so let's see what the light is inside of the lamp. Go ahead.
It says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light."
Right, so God's laws are light. So if you don't have God's laws, if you're not following God's laws, and you're not following God's commandments, you're not walking in the light. You're walking in darkness, right? And we've all been there. That's why I'm sharing with you.
But I gotta say this too.
Go ahead.
I know you're trying to preach the word, but when you preach the word, I'm not trying to be a bitch or anything. Excuse my language.
Right, you good,
Excuse my language.
You good.
I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just giving it to you raw, because I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what I'm a type of person. I'm an honest person.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Okay.
Just because you're preaching the word doesn't mean you have flaws too. And you know, everybody have flaws. Nobody is perfect. Just because you got this Jesus everything, I'm not talking bad. Jesus is good, and you guys are good people. You guys seem like good people.
Yeah.
But everybody makes mistakes. Like, I'm making a lot of mistakes. I just told you my business.
Yeah.
I didn't have to tell you my business.
I got you.
But yes, I'm drinking and smoking weed.
What did I?
And I don't like that. I don't like that. But I'm coming to you for some kind of direction. I don't need you to judge me about it though.
I never judged you. Because what did I tell you right there before we turned the camera on?
That you hear me.
No, that I'm just a nigga in the streets. I was in the dark just like you. I'm not judging you because I'm on this side teaching you the Bible.
You got your fancy clothes on though.
This is not fancy. These are filthy rags.
All right.
This gold chain don't mean nothing, right? My boots don't mean anything. The speaker don't mean anything. The camera don't mean nothing. None of this stuff matters to me.
Okay.
The only thing that matters to me is teaching our people how to keep God's laws.
Because I went to a church one time and they had the same thing, a gold chain and just something very special. I mean, and I came out with my clothes that I got from a secondhand store. That's all I can afford. I can't go to the mall.
I got you.
And afford a lot of shit.
Precept.
I got you.
But I tried to they told me they didn't make me feel so welcome in the church.
Okay.
Like that's why I don't really want to put my religion or whatever.
Do you feel welcome here?
Good question.
Or do you feel like I made you feel unwelcome at any point in time?
I don't know. I'm just trying to fill it out. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you know, you got a place, so you got flaws too, and not just because I'm out here smoking and drinking doesn't mean I'm not worthy.
Well, I never said you weren't worthy, and I never said I didn't have flaws.
Well, a lot of people have fucked with my head and such bullshit.
Okay,
I've been through a lot of trauma, and I got ADHD and schizophrenic and autism, and I've been bullied a lot.
Okay.
So that's why I'm just trying to stand up for myself.
I got you, Ruby, and we're here to stand up for you as well. Right. We're not here to put you down. We're not here to laugh at you. We're not here to look down on you. Right. We see you as our sister.
Right.
And I'm not just saying that. You know what I mean? You're special to me because you are of my people. We are the same people. Even though we're different shades of color, that doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. We come from the same lineage of people as I shared with you, we're the Israelites. So another point that you had made, right, was why did God make us, like, why did he make us go away?
Suffer. Why did he make us suffer?
Why did he make us suffer and cause us to err from his ways? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Right?
You know, that's Prince right there.
That's
Singing.
Prince?
Yeah, singing.
Okay.
Prince.
So when you're blessed, you're not suffering, right? Okay, and when you're cursed, you are suffering, right?
Yeah.
Read 1:15 and then I'm gonna pick up on that.
1 and then 15. Fine. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. Mm-hmm. If you obey, and the GNT, Salakia. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. It says, if, in the GNT, if you obey the Lord your God and faithfully keep all his commandments.
All right, so we were talking about the commandments being a lamp and the law is a light. So it says if you obey those things and you keep his commandments,
that I am giving you today, he will make you greater than any other nation on earth.
So God already has a separate from a holy nation of people. Are you fine? Right, so God says are you familiar with the story of Moses taking the Israelites out of Egypt?
No.
Okay, just a brief breakdown for you, right? The Israelites went to Egypt.
Oh, is that the story when he was a baby, he got taken from the water?
Yeah,
is that the one?
Yeah.
I read that one.
Okay, all praises. So that's what we're talking about, right? So Moses, once he became an adult, right, he was raised in Pharaoh's house.
Oh, and they were gonna kill him, right?
Well, they
that's why his mother put him in the water.
Right. At that time, they were killing all the Hebrew boys because they were trying to eliminate us, right?
Okay.
Similar to like Planned Parenthood, how Planned Parenthood is in all of our communities.
Yes.
It's because they want to try to exterminate us.
Yeah.
Right. Now.
What's that mean? No.
Exterminate?
Yeah.
Like get rid of.
Okay.
Right. Like put our name out of remembrance, as the scripture says. But it says if you listen to God, He'll be above all nations. Go ahead.
It says, if you obey the Lord your God and faithfully keep all his commandments that I am giving you today. It says, And if you faithfully keep all his commandments that I am giving you today,
Right.
he will make you greater than any other nation on earth.
Is that it?
That's it.
I like that one.
So
I
now
like
watch
that
this.
one.
Let's go
That
to-
one stand out for me. I like
So now
that
watch
one.
this. Watch
Did you hear me?
that one stood out.
For me.
That's good, Ruby. That's good that stood out.
You can
So-
read it in your Bible too.
Okay.
So
What?
so what happened was, right, when the Israelites were taken into the wilderness, they received God's law, statutes, and commandments, but they didn't listen to God's commandments. So God said, if you do listen to my commandments, you'll be blessed above all nations, right? Right? But what happens if we don't listen to God's commandments?
This is a book
Verse
of
15,
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
right?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15 in the GNT. If you disobey the Lord your God, but if you disobey the Lord your God and do not faithfully keep all his commandments,
Right. So if you disobey God and you do not faithfully keep his commandments, go ahead.
and laws
Right, we're reading right here.
that I am giving you today, all these evil things,
All these evil things in a different translation, it says all these curses. Right. So a curse is an evil thing for not following God's commandments. Go ahead.
all these evil things will happen to you.
Right. So if we are not walking in God's light, which is the commandments, then we will be cursed as a people, because we entered into a covenant with God as his people, as his holy nation. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6, right? And then also give me that verse in Isaiah 63. So if we don't keep his commandments, right, then we'll be cursed. And those are identifying markers on how to tell who we are as a people today, because we've lost our identity and we've lost our heritage. That's why we
Our commandments, we gotta basically get our morals right.
Can I tell you something?
Of course, Ruby.
You pause real quick, or the Bible.
Of course.
This is between me and you and your brother. Well, but mostly you. I just want to tell you, I'm sorry. I apologize. No, I'm not sorry. I apologize for if I disrespected you in any kind of way.
All right.
I'm not trying to disrespect you. I just been hurt a lot.
I got you.
You don't know my story.
I got you.
I don't know yours.
I got you.
I see
So,
minority, and then I
You don't know what I go through. I go through a lot of shit with other people, fucked up people. And I'm not trying to go on and on with my story because you're trying to teach me.
No, you're fine.
But I'm just trying to give you some insight about what I go through. And sometimes I can't handle it because I got mental illness
Okay.
real bad. Like sometimes I just,
Give me Wisdom of Solomon 12 and
sometimes I just break down. I'm honestly telling you the truth.
Okay.
Like today I just broke down crying because I'm like, but I need some advice from you, like
Of course.
brother to sister.
I got you. I mean, you have had it from, like you said, I don't know a lot about you, but from what you're sharing with me, you have had a rough life, right? And you had rough experiences. And, first of all, I'm glad that you didn't take your life, right? Because your life is precious, right? And God feels.
But no one would care because,
Of course they would.
no, my family won't because they won't even let me go stay with them. That's
Sometimes-
fucked up.
Well, this is the thing, right? And as you were cut and dry and honest with me, I'm gonna be cut dry and honest with you.
I want you to be honest with me.
Of course.
I want you to be raw.
So sometimes,
But don't call
Right.
me a bitch.
I would never do that, right? Sometimes, we mess up, and sometimes our mess ups are really big to where it almost ruins our relationship with our family, right? Because they can't trust us anymore because we have put ourselves in a position to where we can't be trusted.
I'm still listening. I just gotta sit down.
You all good. You all good. So we put ourselves in a position where they can't trust us anymore or depend on us or rely on us, right? I'll share this with you, right? Like I got a cousin. He got addicted to meth, and he was stealing from his mom. He stole his stepdad's car, flipped it with some friends, right? Kid my cousin was reckless. Like, he just got involved with the wrong people, went to the wrong crowd. He was, at one point, he was sleeping in his mom's driveway because his mom wouldn't let him in the house because of the way he acted and what he was doing to himself. He couldn't be trusted because he broke the trust with the family. Now, it's going to take time to build that trust back up, but it's possible. But I'm going to show you one thing. Give me that Ecclesiastes real quick. And read it kind of louder.
When do I got to turn that music off?
Oh, I'm not sure. I could turn this mic on if you want me to.
That's direct.
Ecclesiastes. Yeah.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes. I'm going to start from the top. Chapter 7 and verse 17.
Right.
It says, "Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish.
Right.
Why shouldest thou die?
Why shouldest thou what?
Why shouldest thou die before thy time?"
Right. So we don't want you to take your life. Right. And the Bible also speaks about not doing that. Right. Why should you die before your time? Why should you take your life? Right. As you know, God, you're precious to God. Right. You're the apple of God's eye. You're his child. Right. No parent, right, wants to see their child take their own life. That's right.